Probably about 5-6 years ago, we had a fawn jump our fence. It was orphaned because its mom was hit up on the highway. And the neighbors started calling and saying, "Hey, are you missing a fawn?" And we said, "No, we don't. We aren't the ones that do fawns." But we just kept observing, and what happened was the fawn jumped our fence, spent the entire winter and spring and with us. And this llama right here, Joey, and the fawn really bonded. We never made a chance. We never tried to tame the fawn. We kept our distance and allowed the fawn just to interact with Joey, and they spent quite a bit of time together, and really I got to observe a lot of behaviors with fawns that I probably never would have been able to see out in the wild, you know, with them being out in the wild. So that was very interesting to be able to see the fawn do all kinds of things that I wouldn't have had the chance to observe otherwise. I'm Terese and I'm director of the Black Hawk Wildlife Rehabilitation Project. I've always loved animals ever since I was just a little girl. We grew up with a dog and a cat, and I spent a lot of time out on the Wapsie just exploring and learning about wildlife, and it was just a really a nice way to just learn about things and learn about wildlife, how to coexist with them, and that's probably where the beginnings of where I started to really appreciate wildlife. Back in 1993, at the My Waterloo Days, there was a booth, and they had volunteers there with a photo album, and I went over and looked it up, and I was immediately drawn back to it. I was with my sisters, and we started exploring what they were doing, and I just started from there. I said, "What are you doing, and how do you do it, and how do you get involved?" And my love for wildlife and my appreciation just grew from out of there. We teach people how to coexist with nature, how to appreciate nature, what to do if you find a wild animal, how you can contact us, how you can keep it safe and quiet until you get it to us. The biggest problem that wildlife face out there are the habitat. Oftentimes habitat is destroyed. That's a big reason why we get animals in. So we really talk to people about not destroying habitat, not cutting down trees in the early springtime. Put them back out there, we sure do. We make every attempt to put wildlife back out when we can, if the parents are still around. When we can't do that, that's when we take them into rehab and release them and get them back into the environment.